Hi there, this is Peter. So I have built a thing. I call it Epupp. It's similar in spirit to Joyride, but this one is not for VS Code. It is for the web browser. So dynamically scripting the web browser. So it's like a dynamic tamper monkey, very dynamic tamper monkey. So here on this page, we have a code block with a script with an Epupp manifest, which makes this install button appear on this page. We can check here that the script is not already installed. I see that at least. And then if we click the install button here, now the script is installed. And it is also, the script is made to auto match and auto trigger on this site, GitHub. And if we then reload this page, you can see that the script is running. So that's all the script does, spins that logo. And if we disable the script and reload, you can see that it doesn't auto trigger. So that's how you control which scripts are active or not. And here's another script. I will tell you what it does. It's called isolate elements, which is part of what it does. So which better name could we have? So isolate elements. It doesn't have an auto match rule, so it will not auto run on any page. It's made for running manually. So let's go back here to this page here and run it from here somewhere. And when we use the play button here to run it, and then we get this hover thing. And if we click, we get that thing we clicked on isolated, and then we can print it. So it's for printing stuff from a crowded web page. So I needed that. So I built this script. That's actually why I built the Epupp to begin with. But anyway, so there we are. That's what this script does. And we are actually going to delete this script now and rebuild it using Copilot in VS Code. So here we are in VS Code. And this is the same project as we are visiting in the web browser. My Epupp HQ, so it's a template project I made to make it easier for humans and AI agents to use Epupp and know how to use it. It also has some configuration, currently only for VS Code. One of the configurations here is that let us automatically start a few relays here, Epupp relays or Skittle relays, and that will let us connect Epupp to this relay. So we connect this tab or this page now to the relay we started there. And that means that now we can connect VS Code to the relay, and then we will have connected VS Code to the scripting REPL in running in the browser. So now we can convince ourselves that we have the REPL connection running, and we have. So we can now give the REPL to Copilot. And I will use a canned prompt here because it's a bit long. But anyway, it has the requirements for what should be built. And it also has a part of the prompt where we tell it how to build. And we're leaning heavily here on subagents and the ask questions tool, and of course the Epupp REPL. So that's what we're going to use. Now we send it off to Copilot, and it should start now with making a plan, or actually it should start with making a stub script for us, and then it should make a plan, and then it should hand over that plan to a subagent and to execute that plan using the REPL and involving us as a user to test things. So now the stub is created there, and it actually added a outer run match, which we don't want. So I'll just remove it. And now, well, I'm speeding things up a bit here when it comes to the agent thinking. But otherwise, this is for real. And so now it has the plan. What's a sub agent that made a plan for it. And now it will hand over that plan to another sub agent. And that sub agent should use interactive development to do this. And now we can see it has started using the REPL. The evaluation is coming there in the Calva output. And so now it has something for us. It wants us to go to the web page and test that the hover thing works. So it highlights things that I hover over. Great. We can tell it that that works. And now it can continue to do the next step, which, yeah, I don't know actually how it has planned this. So let's see what the next step is. The next step is that it has isolated a part of the page. Because, so it has isolated most of the page, actually, just the main menu and stuff that's gone. But it works. So we'll tell it that that works. And now it can continue on with a plan. And I guess the next step would be that we click something and then that is highlighted. No, it actually wants to first restore the page. So that's part of the requirements, that the page should be able to restore back from the. So that's great. So now those two pieces are in place. Now it says you can click. The page should isolate that element. Everything else should be hidden. And we click on some element, and everything else is hidden. Great. So that works. And yeah, let's see. Right. Okay, there got an error there, but it will recover from that. And now it has control. Oh, okay, it has the print. It's almost done, actually. Great. So let's see here. If I click somewhere here. Okay, and yeah, we have print and we have cancel there. Test print. Now you can see here that we can print that isolated thing. We can cancel, and then we can tell it that it works. So that's great. And we actually want to be able to cancel out of the hover mode. So I hope that's what it's doing now. And yeah, so press escape while hovering. Great. And this should do that then. So let's test that we can do that. If we hover things and then press escape, it should leave the hover mode. Great. So it's really almost done here. So let's see what it chooses to do next. Okay, so I want to try now if it had wired it to the start here, so I can start it, but it hadn't. So I just tell it that I wanted to do that, but then I can test both of the things it asked me to test. So I'll ask for that, and now I could, test everything. So that worked. That's super. And now I can see that we can start the script ourselves using that start function. Everything works. So this means that the script is working, but you see the script is not anywhere in VS Code. The script or the functionality is created dynamically inside the web browser, inside that page. So that's what I mean with this being dynamic and interactive. And now, when I did this, it actually seemed to hang on the last steps. I was a bit worried that I had lost the script here, even if it's not too hard for it to rebuild it. But it seemed like it was just some kind of, I don't know what was going on. Now it has actually written the script to this file here. So this is the code that implements that isolate and print feature. And we should be able to, we keep everything here. It's very, very, very nice. And yeah, so I confused Copilot a bit here, but now it saw that the script was actually done. And part of my prompt was that it should tell me what it had done, so that this is its report back to me. So very, very good. I will reload this page. Now this page doesn't have this functionality because it only existed in the REPL, right? But we can recreate the script by reloading the script here. So we will evaluate the current file, and this makes the script again, because we'll evaluate it in the REPL, and now the script is reappeared inside this page, but it's not still installed in Epupp. It's just created inside that page, right? So now we will run a REPL command here. So upload this script to here, but that failed because I haven't enabled the sync. We need to enable the file system sync for this to work. So now we have enabled it. Go back here and can run that custom command again, and it created the script here. So there is actually a dev panel as well. We can use here to inspect the script here, and you can also run the script from here as well, which we did now, and run it again. It toggles it when it runs it. That's part of the requirements. So big success, right? We didn't have this functionality. We asked Copilot to create the functionality. It created it inside the REPL, and it created it with most of the context window still there, because we used sub agents to do the work. And so here you can see that the manifest is what names the script. So now we have a better name for it. It's called element printing instead. And if we run it, you can see that it works. And if we run it again, it toggles off. So yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. I hope you will want to try this. You find the Epupp on the extension store. Thanks for watching.